Good morning. Um, Tuesday, June 13th, 6:52 a.m. So I just woke up. I woke up to the sound of the garbage trucks. Luckily, they were on the side street because my garbage can is full because I have those branches and things in there. So I did make it and was able to take the garbage truck out. On the way back in, I saw that the top off of this Tupperware, not Tupperware, it's not Tupperware, off of the storage container that I had on my little quote unquote garden center that doesn't have a garden in it at the time was blown off. So I put that back together. As I was putting that back together, I saw the ride share thing, and they were on the side street, but then they turned down this street, and I kind of ran back in because I really didn't want to be seen. But I guess they were here to pick up, one of the people in this area. Um, I had a dream last night. When I woke up, I woke up about 5:30, like 5:34, and the dream was kind of scary. In the dream, I was in a house, and it was about that time. It was dark outside, and I think I maybe went in to use the bathroom, and I heard somebody knock on the door, the back door. And so, just out of reflex, because I was inspecting it, I opened the door and it was some guy. And I immediately pushed the door back and closed it on him. And if you've ever had a situation where, and this is the second dream that I had where I pushed the door back on somebody at the back door. The first time I had that dream was a week or two ago, and I didn't see the person. I just felt like as soon as I was opening the door, the person was trying to push the door in, but I had to struggle to close it back. This time I actually saw the person. It was like a regular black guy with a red shirt and a black bomber type jacket with maybe a gray logo or wording on it. And it was scary, and I felt like something real bad was gonna happen. And if you ever had a situation where you had a dream and you uh, were so shocked that you woke up, but you weren't really awake. It's like you could tell that you were halfway sleeping, halfway awake. Because, like, if you try to focus on something, like I tried to focus on the time on the clock, I couldn't see it. It was blurry. You can never see times in a dream. It was blurry. And so I knew I was still asleep, and I didn't want to continue that dream because I felt like something real traumatic was going to happen. So I made myself wake up. I was able to make myself wake up. Sometimes I'm not, but I was pushing myself. Sometimes it's real hard, like you'll ebb back and forth between sleep and dreaming. Speaking of dreams, yesterday before I went out to make that excursion to Piggly Wiggly, remember how I started talking about manifestation? But I did have a dream, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to record it because I thought this was more important. And when I look back on it, the dream had something to do with that. I don't remember all the details now. I remembered more yesterday. So that's God telling me to pay more attention to what's inside of me than what's outside of me. If that dream was important, if I had a dream to record it. But anyways, that was my dream. I'm gonna go ahead and get started for the day. I would have still been asleep, but the truck woke me up, which is good because I need to be awake at this time anyhow. Um, Off and on throughout the night, I probably slept about 4 hours. Um, how do my eyes look? I'm trying to look for Sanpaku eyes. When they say you can see the whites at the top of the bottom, it's supposed to mean something crazy. But yeah, so I'm glad I made that because my garbage can was full. I had tree branches in there, maybe one large bag of garbage, and some glass that I dumped in there. But that's it. Anyways, good morning.